The first result
17
was,
chapters.
How many?
17.
What the fuck? I'm on
the first
8.
result. The first result I typed in was Plague Tale chapters. It was other people I think are also finding this to be a little long.
Are you awake already?
Oh, it's not that I'm thinking that it's long. It's that I'm just sitting there like, wait, I was told that I'm near the end. How near the end is 8 chapters? Okay, we've been transported into The Witcher, though. This has become The Witcher.
What's that noise?
Look at this idyllic lighting.
Right. This will wake me up.
Like the sparkles. Like, what are those sparkles that are glinting?
Listen.
I heard that little robot sound. Your little, like, food ding made like a ping.
Better stay with Hugo.
You became a robot. You're listening. Okay, so the child wants me to go with him, right?
Spaghetti.
But there's other areas around here, which means that we should probably go and... Which means that we should probably go and... Which means that we should probably go and...
What's happening?
She just
cannot
hard
lock that
stops. An actual invisible wall. And I could see resources on the other side of it.
We've got a lot of work to do.
I don't think that you could live in here. Like, they're saying like we have a lot of work to do to repair this place. If you have vines and like tree roots growing through your castle, it is not secure. Do not live in there. Not from the rats. It's just it might collapse and kill you. Look at this actually Witcher setting though.
No, you're right. That is Witcher.
I was sitting there thinking like, I wonder why this game takes so much CPU and GPU, and then I thought about it. It's like, this game does look very good.
Mm-hmm.
For a small, like, indie studio, almost.
I didn't realize how long The Witcher actually was. Like, I thought y'all were just, like, bullshitting. And then I
No,
realized...
it's like over
like,
180 hours.
Because I took a break from Animal Crossing, and I was just like, let's play The Witcher, because I still haven't beaten that game yet. And I did a quest. Like a side quest.
You probably
and then that
won't.
side quest led to another side quest. And then that side quest
Holy shit.
was another side
botched
quest.
that.
And that side quest led to another side. Like, those side quests, it was just a chain of them that eventually had an ending. But that ending took me 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's completely normal.
Yep.
And I'm like, this was just... How long? Hold on. How long?
I've failed quest chains because I've gone and done something
It's
else.
alright. You can come. Where
Okay.
does that lead to?
The Witcher 3.
I want to go downstairs, but this is an actual alchemist cave. This is...
63 hours?
Wait, what?
For what?
An average runtime to 100%. Oh, and that's a speed run!
Yeah, a normal Witcher...
100% is
A normal
long
Witcher
time.
playthrough for not even 100% is 80 to like 160 hours.
But, yeah, it said a speed run and just doing it just, like, whatever, is 19 hours on average. Just to play the game, but trying
Yeah.
to fucking speed run it.
I still have my Witcher save. If I could load it up, I could see how many hours I have in it.
Someone said it took them 200 hours to 100% The Witcher. How
Yeah,
That is
many?
not the kind of game you 100%. Yeah.
No, it's a game that you play until you are done.
Until you're
playing.
done. Yeah. I still have
That's-
stuff to do in the game, but I'm like,
That's 8 days.
I'm
That's that would take you 8 days playing it nonstop.
I mean, I think that I have like a year in Dark Souls or something like that.
So,
Grief.
Angel's tear.
Just doing story content, it could take you 75 hours.
Wow,
the great work.
I'm never gonna beat The Witcher.
if you mainline the story, it's not too long, but
But
Here's the thing,
but you
I
almost
just-
don't want to.
you don't want to though, because
I
that's the worst.
haven't-
That's not the worst part, but it's not.
I haven't done any of the story. I went into like a cave to try to find Ciri or whatever the fuck her name is,
I'm
and
coming.
I stopped. I was just like, I don't want to do this because there's a troll at the end of this. Fuck this. So I've just been roaming the fucking planet, just farming shit and killing shit. and doing
Realistically,
side
you're
quests.
actually doing a Witcher's job.
and I
Broken
was
hard.
just like, oh, this is really cool. Oh, I've only done like the second story mission. Fuck.
The story about the Montana man selling human jerky is not real.
That's a
I
shame.
Oh, that's
I know.
disappointing.
know. I was looking forward to that. I haven't read about a cannibal in a long time.
Oh, I'm sure there's a can't. Oh my god.
I brought that up to the
20.
guy at work because he was like, yeah, you know, sometimes like the jokes that I say, they're not very like, you know, progressive, so people get upset about it. And I was just like,
Did you say
What?
Michigan? The Michigan guy?
Montana, not really, though.
Montana. Well, there's a guy in Michigan.
Oh, we got one?
Murder, cannibalism case leaves small Michigan town reeling.
oh,
It's the type of town you need a reason to stop in. Just a few businesses: a country diner, pizza place, hardware store, 2 hair salons, and a party store.
2 hair salons,
Two.
1 diner.
Impressive, yeah.
900 people. When a 25-year-old Swartz Creek man was found dead in the basement of a nearby Binghamton Township home. His name was Kevin Bacon!
Oh my god, that's right.
By the way,
Oh,
Never
it's
got
this
the
one.
back.
It's this one.
Yeah, no, Nick and I know about this actually.
Yeah,
His body hung from his ankles, his throat cut, and parts
Yeah.
of him were eaten. State police who searched the house of the man accused of killing him, possibly on Christmas Eve or early Christmas Day. Mark D. Latsunki, 50, was charged with open murder and manipulation of a body in the case on
Open
January 8th.
murder.
Yeah, I remember the whole story now.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we're aware of this one.
Yeah.
I'm reading
Oh,
it for my
Well, read
entertainment.
it. Well, can you read it in your head then? That'd be
No.
Lucas,
Remember when you guys got mad at
Uh,
Shepard for trying to read? And I
Yeah,
said
that's how I
trying
feel right now.
because the words trying was part of that.
There
Yeah,
is
which
another
is hard to
guy
get into.
in oh no, it's the same guy. Don't give me don't.
And here's the thing, Witcher 1 has both aged very poorly and also just is rough to get into as well, so it's even harder if you want
Yeah.
to go back to the beginning.
Which you probably shouldn't.
Oh, it
Witcher
was a
3 is
pin,
like-
it was a
Witcher 2 is a
grinder
Witcher
date
2 is a
too.
perfectly
Yeah,
good
yeah.
entry
Come
if you're
on.
fine with older slightly.
Oh,
I
apparently
restarted Witcher
polar
3
bears
three
are
times.
cannibalizing each other, so that's cool.
Oh, that's not quite the story I wanted.
I guess male polar bears, they're hungry, so when they try to mate females during the mating, they try to eat them.
Honestly, everybody should endeavor
In the
to
So,
look after their
Going to
partner
find
as best
Arthur.
as they can, and if that involves
if
a
I
little
can help,
cannibalism.
he's my problem.
Tyler,
Who's
if
to
you
say?
ever try to eat me, I will cut your balls off.
I don't even eat meat.
I know where to look.
Where's Morris,
I'll
Michigan?
find him.
I don't even like meat.
Listen,
Fucking saying.
with
It's
Hugo,
pretty far away from me. Okay.
it doesn't look easy, but believe me,
What the fuck is
it's
this?
worth it. He will save you.
I don't know why this
He'll always end up saving us.
Morris, Michigan has a
Even if,
picture
you know,
on.
brothers.
Google.
Sometimes you just want to kill them.
Takes
It's-
eating your girl out, but too
I
far.
believe you.
It's
Oh.
Leave without saying
Now,
goodbye.
see, you make this
And
joke,
that
but
was my
Shepard
style.
used to get in trouble because he would wear a
Can you
Cannibal
say I
Corpse
want-
shirt to school that has a woman getting eaten out by a zombie.
Oh.
Like, he actually just has a shirt that is just a woman's
I believe you.
Vagina.
I believe you.
with a
I
zombie
believe-
in it.
I believe you.
And
I- You.
when he got in trouble at school, they made him wear his winter jacket on the whole day. So he's just like, I was really hot the
I'm
whole
following
time.
you.
It really because he had a
Fair.
phobia of glitter, and I had a shirt that had like little glitter pieces on it. So he like made me call my mom to come bring new clothes.
In the words of the Emperor from text to speech, fucking you. Fair.
Hey, there was a guy in Ukraine who ate his girlfriend.
That doesn't shock
Okay.
me in the least.
That sounds like a Ukraine thing.
He fried her legs.
Specifically.
Ukrainian admittedly killed his girlfriend and fried and ate her 2 legs
I
and
found
had
it. Yeah.
drinks.
This is
Like, had 2 drinking sessions at home on April 13th.
During their
Amazing.
drinking party.
Yeah.
Drinking party. Just is it a party where you drink?
Yes.
Dumb.
His 50-year-old girlfriend was reportedly stabbed with a knife and had her throat slit open. Why do they always slit their throat open after stabbing? It's like
Because they're bleeding the person.
The tree?
Oh!
They do the stab to get the the injure/kill, and then they do the neck because then they can hang them up afterwards. And
He only cared about her legs. He put the rest of her body after hacking off her legs into a sack and threw her in the river.
He dragged 500 meters, dragged the body.
this is
nice
You
legs.
found new friends.
this is
The body was found by his dad and his 2 kids.
this is staggeringly awkward, especially because of the fact that I recently saw a post on Reddit that was a guy talking about specifically eating his girlfriend's legs.
Oh, sorry, just laughing at the femme legs. That's... I hate it. I hate it so much.
Recent cannibal cases. There's a FBI agent looking at my
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Earth history right now. It's just like,
I
They're always there.
just realized that my brother in this game has bloodborne disease. Look at that fucking
I'm
face.
sorry. I'm sick.
No.
Dude, you are beyond sick. That is some cursed
God.
blood.
I see it. Oh, yeah.
Listen.
a cannibalism trial starts
What's
in
that
Indiana.
smell?
And
Is
there's
blood.
Lucas and Melly now, you know?
Where?
Indiana, but this was in like 2019, so
Looks
who
like
fucking,
recent
a
enough.
good time.
Okay, old news.
who fucking cares, Nick?
Blood.
It's getting
You know what? Let me
better.
look. 2000.
Look, nobody's eating people during the pandemic. They don't want to get the virus.
That you know what? That's true. Okay. 2019.
I mean, don't say that because you also said nobody's doing mass shootings because of the pandemic, and then it happened.
How much time do we have?
That's a good point.
Yeah, but at least no school shootings are happening right now. Almost like a
Both in the U.S. and Canada, of all places. Like,
But how?
it was such a cursed statement that it happened
They were
twice.
working on a very complex elixir that would allow him time to prepare.
And do you know how to do it?
I don't have their knowledge, but their work was inspired
I don't
by
want
forbidden
them
book.
Yoko Ono
The
virus.
sanguinis
What does that even
So
mean?
perhaps
What does that mean?
the book.
I'm afraid not.
I'm trying to figure out what it means. I
The
don't know what it
sanguinis
means.
itinera is dangerous.
Just
It is sealed
making
together
bad
with
music,
other
I
work.
guess.
In the university basement. Just getting there would be near impossible.
Recently watched a video that was just a random in-depth exploration of how the
Correct.
Paul McCartney is dead
It's in town, not far
theory
from where they
was
keep my
like
brother.
created and where it
If
came
you're
from,
ready to
and
take
boy,
that
that
risk,
was fun.
I can help you get in.
Why aren't you talking about what happened? I want to know what happened to the body.
I'll get my
What did he
Yoko
do?
together.
Ono.
Meet me inside.
What did he
once
do
we
to the
leave.
body?
You'll need some equipment. I'll get it.
Oh, the Ukraine man.
Hugo,
No, Judge. I'm reading Judge Grant's mistrial in case of Indiana man. Joseph can't pronounce the last
I'll
name.
be back soon.
Accused of cannibalism. A man accused of raping, murdering, and eating parts of his ex-girlfriend's body.
Mother,
Oh, there we go.
you'll always be
Uh,
here.
The
Those
wildest
things
one
always
is
go
the
hand in hand.
is the Japanese dude that ate that French lady's leg. That is always the wildest cannibalism story to me.
I'm
Yep.
Just because he got
confident
away
that
with it
that
so
guy inspired a character in Tokyo Ghoul.
He's out now. He's like free.
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah,
he's
no, yeah,
been,
yeah.
He's been
been
super
out for a
free
long
for
time.
a long
And
time.
rest.
Yeah.
He did talk show rounds.
Oh yeah.
Isn't he like a vegetarian now or something?
You know, that sounds familiar.
Imagine if she tasted so bad it made him not want to eat meat
We will.
anymore.
Please tell me this is fake. Please tell me this
should
is
build
fake.
my minis with sword / shield or scythe. I realize I don't have the context to understand the
Oh.
arguments.
Stupid.
That's why you just build things for Warhammer. Just make them look cool. Like, do what you want, because even if you go to play against people, unless they're running competitive teams, who gives two shits?
Oh! A man arrested in
Wanted
Northern
to give
Russia
her a
has
cream
been charged
filling.
with cannibalism after three partially eaten murder victims were identified, along with the remains of cats, dogs, and other smaller animals.
You have to use the other animals as a
Hypo is hidden
garnish.
between the legs.
Weird.
Yeah, I get
Wouldn't the
that.
head be cooler?
Alternatively,
You're way too
get a
soft.
human, right?
Shh.
And then you
Go
get a
on, tell
mid-sized
Reverence.
dog, and you put that inside the human, and then you put the cat inside the dog, like a turducken.
Turkey. Yeah, like a turducken, that's what it is.
And no, tofurkey is turkey, but it's like tofu.
What?
So the 50-year-old man is suspected of having eaten the animals, as well as the three men whom he had befriended and bribed with alcohol.
Yeah, that usually is how that
Gets
goes.
me every time.
Guess the bite's here.
Sweet.
I was watching some Let's Players / editors. Like, they used to edit other people's content, but now they, like, make their own. And they were talking about when they went to Japan, how they could have, like, easily been murdered because, while drunk, some handsome white dude in Japan just walked up to them and was like, hey, you guys want to go to this bar? I work at this bar, blah, blah, blah. And he got them to go, and he lured them down a side street. And when they went to the side street, they found this building that was completely nondescript. And when they went in, there was a metal door at the end of a hallway at the 3rd basement level of an elevator. And when they went to the end of the hall, there was just like a 6'8" Nigerian man that opened up the door. And it turned out that they'd accidentally been invited to a sex club. And they were just like, we could have been killed at any point, and we probably would have deserved it, but
I feel like in Japan that's like less likely to happen.
Apparently what they do there usually is they just extort you for money. So like when you go in, there's like a cover charge for getting in, right? But then when you're leaving, they charge you to leave.
Yeah.
I'll open this. Then I'll go take care of Arthur. All right. So
why would that lead to them dying? Because imagine that some
scary
charismatic guy comes up to you, right? And he's like, hey, we should all go somewhere. And then he leads you to a fucking death basement. Because your dumbass thought it was a bar. Despite the fact that it was a featureless hallway in the 3rd basement of a random building in the middle of nowhere in Japan. Like, why would you go in there? And the only thing is they were drunk. Like, that's it.
Is that how you get new customers as a sex dungeon?
Apparently.
You just go out and tell people to come on down?
There's
Apparently.
a club I used to go to a lot, like...
It's a sex dungeon, not a death basement. But they didn't know that going in.
Oh, yeah, they didn't know it was a sex club. The dude was just like, come on, let's go. And
he said, I have a bar, let's go to the bar. And then they went to what was clearly not a bar. And then became a sex club.
I used to go to this place in Rochester called Vertex, which was like this weird rock goth club. And only reason I went is because it was the only club Megan liked to go to. I like to go to Tilt, which is where drag queens like were on stage.
These are both so on brand.
That's where I wanted to go. But no. We always had to go to fucking Vertex. So I also scream, baby. And so we were at Vertex, and just because I was the DD, I wasn't allowed to drink, so I kept getting like virgin whatever. And Megan was like plastered, and there was just this dude, and he was there every time we'd always go. Every time we went, he would just like kind of like sit like in the far back next to the pool tables. And he'd always walk up to people and just hand them a business card, and eventually he walked up and handed us a business card. And when we got home, because we're like, we're not going anywhere, like, after this, we're going home and, like, we're crashing. And when we got home, I looked up the business card, and it was just a swing club. So it's like, I don't know if he thought we were a couple. First off, ew. But I don't know if he thought we were a couple. But, I mean, like, I would do that. I'd go to clubs where people are drunk and then go, like, come to this place and spend all of your money. It's why, like, a lot of people who work at bars are attractive, because the more drunk you get, the more willing you are to give them your money.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I've been on, like, a weird trend of, like, I want to watch the worst trash that I can. And one of those is watching a guy who goes in and does, like, bar rescues. And he's constantly, like, you know, you've got these young, attractive people working here. That's going to make people spend more money. Why are you giving them free booze? And he's just getting mad about it.
It's true, though. Like, so here's the thing. My brother, at the bar he works at, he originally was just, like, the bouncer and guy that kind of, like, made sure when people got too rowdy, he'd throw them out.
Yeah.
And it got to the
As a
point
bouncer
where,
will do.
It got to the point where the owner was just like, hey, PJ, you're an attractive dude. My brother was like, yeah, I know. Because, like, now my brother's, like, ripped. He's, like, 6'8" and just an attractive
you showed me
man.
that picture of him. Is that recent?
No, that's older.
Okay, because I was going to say, he's a bit pudgy in that.
No, that was older. He doesn't really take any more pictures anymore, mainly because his girlfriend's like, no. But, he's, like, super buff now.
Rescue.
And they're like, hey, so, like, instead of you being a bouncer, like, on our slower days, when they do like the Happy Tuesdays or whatever, they're like, "Why don't you be a bartender?" And my brother's like, "I don't have a license." And I'm like, "It's fine."
No, it's not.
So my brother really all he did was help the girl already behind like the thing. Like she'd be like, "Hey, can you go grab me this and this?" And he'd be like, "Okay," and he'd go help. And he's like, "I get tipped so much when like middle-aged white women come in." He's like, "It's great." Like one lady just tipped him $30. He's like, "It's amazing." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "'Cause I'm hot." And I'm like, "Okay." I guess if I was an attractive woman, I would also be a bartender, and hopefully, like, the girl that works there is like has super long blonde hair, like hourglass figure, very cute. Her name's Candy, and so like she always gets money.
Fucking rats. They're trying to eat his body, but they can't go because of the light.
They're trying so hard. I love that the light is like a force field.
Oh, wait, but there's more rats. I didn't 100% think this one through.
Do not tell me these are your. Is this your? Oh,
Do not tell me that these are your
No.
rats. Oh, wait, there's shit back here. Dude, I love that I can just fucking murder people now. It's great.
Can you?
wait, are
Yeah,
these
they gave me a
your-
thing that lets me melt people's helmets because apparently
Oh my
that's
God.
something existed back then. So after it melts the helmets, I can just smack him in the fucking head.
Where'd the filtering go?
Once saw a video reading Ask Reddit about shit people have overheard at a bar. I regretted it. Oh yeah, you never want to hear what people are talking about at a bar. You
No,
kidding?
it's all-
You never want to hear what people are talking about in general. Like, I've sat on the bus and taken one headphone off just to kind of rest my ears after having them on for however long, and just I would hear just the most heinous shit be said by these weird fucks on the bus. I was like, what are you doing? Oh boy, hello. You're gonna get eaten, buddy. The guy's getting eaten, and the other knight just walks up to him, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" As the rats are eating him, as opposed to stick the lantern towards them and get them off.
I mean, my neighbor when he wasn't either arrested or dead. He was just standing out in the hallway the other day talking about how like I don't care if girls don't get off so long as I come.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like, bro, and all of his friends were like, yeah. It's like, you guys are fucking awful.
Yo, the rats are attracted to the corpse. Cool, let's fucking go. They can actually manage to eat that one.
I have ice cream, and I'm debating if I eat it or not. It is a holiday weekend, after all.
Okay.
I'm out of booze.
I think I deserve the ice cream. I worked hard today, alright? I dug so many holes.
Work
It's like
hard for
actual-
the money.
It was like actual Animal Crossing, and I wasn't happy about it. I had bees attack me. Not really, they were just doing their job.
I had
But
bees attack me.
it felt
Do
like
we have
they
another
were...
rat geyser? Yeah, rats!
Everywhere like this.
As a former lacrosse player at college, the shit I've heard in a locker room was bad. I imagine that as well. Okay, what is everybody's experience level with locker rooms?
Hi.
Okay.
Women used to...
The way that Nick just, okay.
Girls in my like senior year, really, like when we all got way too comfortable with each other, like we would like see like whose boobs are heavier, and we would like you would try to pair someone with the same boob size and just like feel them to see whose was heavier.
Yeah, see, this is
the
where I
boy
was
that
going
looking
with
in through the
this.
spy hole is loving that.
The girls that I know also did the very anime character thing of like groping each other's tits, which I thought was insane because every single dude except for 3 people in my gym class were like, okay, so we're all going to get changed and we're all going to keep our eyes directly forward at the lockers, and that's only if we have to take our underwear off. But most of us probably aren't going to actually take our underwear off, so don't worry about it.
Did anyone actually shower in the bath in like the shower?
Those 3 guys that I mentioned definitely did, and one of them one time ran out dick flopping around, and then the other guy ran out of the shower also dick flopping around, grabbed his towel, twirled it around, and then whipped him on the ass. I was like, that's the first time I've ever seen that actually happen. And then they got in trouble because the kid slipped and fell.
That's pretty great.
We also had like 3 kids. I don't know exactly how many, but it might have been like 3 kids that would shower every single time, walk around with their cocks out, not care at all.
Yeah,
it was
the ones that you know are going to be exhibitionists in the future.
They weren't even jocks really. They were just like
No, they're just they're never the jocks. One of them was like a tubby ginger kid, so like he was just I looked up to be like, is there something I can drop? And then it's just a man who hung himself.
There's something.
Like I remember, I don't know, senior year, up until senior year, I was always really nervous because like around 11th
there was a guy in here.
COS kicked in and I got real fat real quick. But like senior year, I just feel like everyone's just so done and they're all dead inside, so you just stop giving a shit.
Get fucked.
But I remember there was like, we had like one girl, her name was like Kayla, and she was just like, hey, like my period started, and we're like, oh, we have tampons now because like we're adults. And she was like, I don't know how to put a tampon in. So like we just sat in the bathroom with her trying to instruct her how to put a tampon in. I remember because we had 2 gym teachers. We had a girl and a boy. And I remember the girl gym teacher would like walk in and go, "The fuck you guys doing?" We're like, "We're showing her how to put a tampon in." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And we just walk away like, it's fine.
Probably seen that many times.
Oh, 100%. Like, listen, there's not much to do in a small town.
Yeah, so you teach each other how to put tampons.
All day.
Mastered
Mastered the art.
One girl's
Mastering something.
She had a clip piercing, and she was just like, "You guys want to see that clip piercing?" And we're like, "Yeah, we want to see your clip piercing." So she just like laid down spread, and we're like, "Yo, that's cool."
How? Okay, wait, what?
Wait.
Age.
I have a story for that.
You know, doesn't matter. She had a clip piercing, and it vibrated.
That
It
is
was,
illegal.
Too many rats.
I don't know how we got it. We all just thought it was really cool.
A guy I know
Rats.
that was in jail. There was someone else in jail with him that had a bunch of like just a bunch of piercings on his dick. And
We had like a Jacob's ladder, like the one that went.
yeah, that's what it's called. I was trying to remember what it's called. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
that
on.
going
Is
on.
that called the Jacob's Ladder?
It's called a Jacob's ladder. The
Dude,
one
that's so good
because
because that's
I know, right?
that's the fucking ladder that
Yeah.
the dude wrestled the angel for.
And
Or rather, he went up it and then wrestled an angel well there.
he started like nobody knew about it. Not even the guards knew about it because it wasn't like high security. They didn't really do that kind of searching when they came in. And he like was talking about it, and the guards found out, and they had to remove every single one because it could be considered a weapon. So because he was like talking about it, because he would show everybody, he'd be like, "Hey, want to see it?"
This is a case for people knowing when to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Stay calm.
Honestly, it could be a weapon. It's not like I don't think they because literally it's just.
Yeah, I agree, but yeah.
Like it's a bar, and then there's 2 balls at the end to get it off.
Logistically, it's not going to be, but it's like
Prison.
we have to treat it like it will be because
Gotcha.
school rules, you know.
Gotcha.
Also, because he could kind of do art, he would draw naked ladies and use that as currency.
That's wonderful. Oh my god, that's if I ever go to
That's how
jail.
you do it.
Oh fuck.
It'll be a lot easier in a men's prison, though.
You know what? I feel like I could draw penises. Now that
Don't get me wrong, you still make it.
yeah, because remember the one time I was drawing dick, and my dad was like, "A dick's not shaped like that."
Also, let's not pretend like women in jail are not going to also just be looking at women.
Probably the kind of person that shows people. That's very true. They're one of the same people.
But listen, like, it's like I got my first tattoo when I was 14, so like,
Oh god, these fucking rats.
you do illegal shit when you live in a small town.
My small town does have 2 tattoo places, which is just more than they need.
I got my first tattoo in a dude's living room.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was licensed apparently.
No, but that doesn't matter. That's like a what the fuck moment.
But yeah, I remember I walked in with my dad, and the dude was just like, "Oh, you're 14." I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Is this your dad?" "Yeah." "Do you give me permission to tattoo your daughter?" Because my first tattoo is the one on my back, and my dad's like, "I don't give a shit."
Oh, that's why it's not great.
And so I got the tattoo on my back, and then I remember like when I turned 15, I went in, I was like, "Hey, I really want a tattoo on my collarbone," and he felt
That's
weird
still
because
too many rats.
he didn't know how to handle it because, like, at that point, I had tits and I was only
Ah,
15.
rats are gonna eat me!
So he didn't know where to put his hands.
Yo!
You.
That was sick!
Baby! Baby.
Holy
Right.
shit. I don't have enough to make any more of that. That's fucked.
I know I got a friend in Hastings whose first tattoo was literally just a friend of his who wanted to get into tattooing, and he went, "Yeah, try me," and it's a huge tattoo down his leg. That's just his like last name,
Is it bad?
and it's not good. It's just it's well done for what it is, but it's just letters. It's just like it's letters going down a leg.
I mean, here's the thing. The one on my back, because I got it when I was 14 and I've never touched it up since, is faded beyond belief. Like, I forget it's there.
Okay.
That didn't do much.
This is still a problem. What the fuck
hop
just
over
happened
him?
there?
Whoa!
That camera
possible.
angle freaked out a little bit. Can I just use this and just like freak him out a little bit? Okay. That didn't really work. Oh, my
not gonna
eyes! The rats are going for my eyes! That's fine. I probably just used up a bit too much in the resource department, but now I'm stuck here. Well, I'm probably not stuck here. I want to get that, like, resource. You know, like when you see things in the distance and you're like, that's free shit.
It's free shit. It's real estate.
Also, my playstyle requires me to have resources because I murder every single person. Why can't I just take one of their sticks? When I murder them, why can't I just light one of their torches and then just use that to walk around and burn these fuckers? They're doing it! It feels like cheating.
This video on Evangelion just described the third impact as the Virgin Thanos' snap and Chad third impact. And I really like that.
But I'll never forget this.
See, the thing was,
Another
Thanos
picture
wanted
of
everything
Pang.
to be balanced. The angels just want us to be gone.
Nick,
Oh
do you have any tattoos?
no, never will.
He needs to be free of any tattoos so he can be buried in a Jewish cemetery.
Untrue.
Incredibly untrue.
Incredibly untrue.
Dude, I went on a Wikipedia recently for a bunch of YouTube content creators, and under like one of the people's profiles it said, and I'm not misspeaking when I say species. It didn't say species human. It said species Jewish. So that was a bit of a weird one.
The cemetery. It's on the way.
And then when I clicked on another person, it said species not Jewish.
This sounds like that Dark Souls thing.
But those were the
The,
only two that
random
said
words.
that.
I wonder if they paid someone to do that. Like, hey, like as an
I
insight.
think it's just their fan base.
Clever.
I don't have tattoos for the same reason I don't have like bumper stickers, which is just that I don't like announcing my opinions or likes.
Yeah.
fair. That's
Like,
fair.
They're mine. I don't want to do that.
Because I've had a lot of times where people are like,
Ooh, I like that.
tattoo, what's that?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that.
Then you have to explain. See, people always get really weirded out because most of my tattoos, aside for two, were nerd related. So they're like, "What if you don't like that show anymore?" I'm like, "Here's the thing, I don't like that show anymore."
Yeah, I also barely wear shirts and stuff on them, where it's kind of the same reason. I have like a Pikachu bumper sticker. It's not on my bumper; it's on the side window, but still.
Get the surprise Pikachu bumper sticker.
That's what it is. It's on the window though.
Must have something.
I get shit because I have
Oh, that's a
a
living man.
I have a Naruto.
Oh, let's get this man eaten.
Something. Come on.
Get fucked.
That will teach you.
Wait, hold
Are you-
on.
Get enemies eaten, or is it like,
Oh, he's already dead. Never mind.
or is it innocent men getting eaten?
Yeah.
Oh, that's debatable. They are an enemy soldier, but he also had no way of knowing that I was even here. So
Yeah,
take,
I think I have like a
this
Cowboy
one.
Bebop shirt or
Windows,
something.
perfect.
Like-
Literally just Hollow Knight shirt because nobody knows what the fuck it is and somebody does, so maybe they're cool. I like maybe they're cool.
Maybe.
The only tattoo I've ever had somebody like freak out about
Oh
was
god, this rat cluster, what the fuck?
Was what?
was the Cade tattoo, the Destiny 2 tattoo that I have. I remember when I worked at the restaurant, someone freaked out about my Dragon Age Inquisition tattoo.
Let's get
But
out.
normally like everything, like the one on my
A
leg,
lot
that's
of
just
nerds I
literally the
fucking hate.
Kuroshitsuji opening. Like it's just the Kuroshitsuji title in Japanese. That's all it is.
It's like here's my description of it for you, Nick. You know like shitty tribal tattoos?
Yeah, it's like that.
Think of that, but instead it's just the title of an anime.
And the font of the anime is.
That's-
It's really like I got the title and it was stuck on my leg.
Look at this evil
That's right.
motherfucker.
Perfect. If I may be so bold.
Oof.
This is a guy who would straight up be in like the TV show Vikings.
I have a Naruto.
I'm sorry. What?
What?
Odorous.
Rat summoning crystals.
That is just one of the effects of the episanguis.
For you to summon the
When we
rats?
mix it with
No,
sulfur,
I mean I'm probably gonna
that's
learn
not
this,
what
but
we are interested in. So why don't we let our units
Tell
use
somebody
it?
it's not my hammer.
It
Also.
could. It is too precious. Each episanguis
Well, the time I ever had
must be kept
someone
for
like
our project.
freak out at any kind of thing I was wearing was
Dude looks
fucking-
like he's from Warhammer.
It has
was a
Yeah,
fucking
I-
teacher in high school that saw a band T-shirt that I had on, and it was like, "Whoa, you want to come to my music class?" And I'm like, "Nah, dude."
No, that's the opposite of why I'm wearing this.
It's fine.
Regrettable accidents.
It was like an '80s band, so
Imagine you
only
space
the
some on
teachers.
your feet.
I had teachers go like,
You
"Oh,
have to
cool."
do your patrol on your ass.
Like nerds freak out about my tattoos, like at conventions and shit. Like I know people, like nerds, really like the fact that I have ruby and sapphire tattoos on my wrist. Which, oh boy, do those need to be. Like, I'm so bad at getting art touched up. Like, once it's done, I'm like, oh, whatever.
Come on, it's just a cemetery.
Going to conventions, lol.
I like going to anime conventions.
I went to a few, but it's like always been like this
What
led
are
to
you so
regret.
excited
Yeah. The one time I got handcuffed and taken into a bathroom.
Yeah, I remember that. That was fucked up.
Yeah. And then I had to go, I'm not, because it was when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I was still over the age of 18, and the person who handcuffed me was obviously, like, a child. And I was just like, kid, I'm over 18, please stop.
I love obviously a child.
I was like, please, stop this. And they let me go. I also remember, like, I was walking by.
Yo, let's
and,
fucking go. We now have rat crystals.
when I was cosplaying Rose Quartz like 2 years or maybe 3 years ago, like there was just a bunch of fucking like Steven Universe characters playing fucking spin the bottle out of.
Oh yeah, because they're all like 16.
Yeah, I remember walking by and someone was like, "Rose, do you want to play?" And I looked at them like, "How? No."
Listen, if I were to engage in this, several crimes would be commit
Well, like.
in
I was like,
multiple
first
states.
first off, I have a boyfriend. Second off, how many of you are over the age of 18 and only like one person rose their hand? I'm like, you shouldn't be playing this game. You need to leave.
Conventions are worth it.
It's like the exit.
You can see interesting
It's not that
things.
far.
I met my favorite voice actor.
There's good things to them, but almost all of my experiences personally have been negative.
I've learned that I do not like crowds, so I'm not a big fan.
If
Yeah,
you
like
cosplay,
I've
I
never
think
liked
it's
crowds, so I well look at how fast those rats haul it.
Oh, it worked.
Like, I got to meet J. Michael Tatum, which was great. It wasn't even like, oh, I was like in a line to meet him. He came out of the bathroom and I went in. I was just about to go into the girls' bathroom, locked eyes with him, and I about shit myself because I'm like, holy fuck, it's J. Michael Tatum.
Snaps, it isn't that nerds are dumbasses. It's that nerds lack a lot of social skill adoption,
Mhm.
Get it down there.
and as a result,
Climb on it.
they're like not sufficiently skilled.
Not all nerds.
No.
Not all of them. There are like
Hashtag not all nerds.
Like my group, and I feel like it's the younger ones. Like I don't want to say like when it
Oh
comes
no,
to, like,
you're 100% correct in that assumption.
when it comes to the quote unquote cosplay community, I'm considered old now, I guess.
Oh yeah, you are a cosplay mom. You're above
Yeah.
the age of, like 24.
And it's like cool, and like, but when I go there, I don't have fun anymore because I feel like I have to like
rats.
corral the youngsters. Like,
Yeah.
no, please stop doing what you're doing.
Here's the thing. I don't think it counts as being a dumbass. I think it's just an unfortunate side effect.
Yeah. And it depends on the age. If they're like under 12, like let them be stupid. They're like a kid, whatever.
It's kind
But
of cool to find artists there at some conventions.
I do love the artist alley.
Yeah, artist alley was fun.
And to elaborate on what Rachel was saying, I do think the it depends on the age thing is a key factor too, because like if a 14, 15-year-old socially inept loser is like and it's like spaghetti coming out of the pockets sort of thing, like they can't help that they're a teenager, right? But
If it's like a 25-year-old.
yeah, if you're like a 25-year-old and you're just like the cringiest person in the room,
Well,
there's an
When
issue.
I was cosplaying Rose last time, and I was we just got out of the fucking car. We were fucking walking into the convention. Some dude like ran across the fucking the parking lot to walk with me into the building, and it got to the point where I kept going like, ha ha ha, yeah, my boyfriend. And I don't like doing that, but like the guy was obviously like, he kept getting closer and closer to me, and he kept trying to, like,
oh boy, rat clouds. That's
he
super
kept trying to
trash.
like hold. He kept like putting his hand over my hand on my sword. He's like, "Oh, this is really
God.
cool. I really like your sword." And at first, I'm like, maybe he has like a disability, and I'm being really rude. But like, I noticed he had car keys, and I'm like, I don't think they would let anyone with a disability.
Ah shit! I backed myself into a
Right.
literal corner. I'm gonna get ratted. Ah, my rats!
It got to the point where like my friends had to literally walk up and like
Milady.
pull me into the bathroom and wait for the dude to leave.
I'm not saying that she's wrong in getting winded.
You and I both got offended that you like.
Rachel
How dare
notoriously anti-porn, but it's got wheels. True.
I'm not anti-porn. I'm just anti. I don't want to see your weird.
Yeah!
hair.
You can push it
that's
down
what
the hill.
Well, she said, "Oh no."
Right, now just a bit more.
So we had to push it
Oh,
downhill.
a bit more. Why she say yes?
So
before?
okay, so snaps. There you go. It is for climbing, but it's for climbing
that
in a
spot.
completely different area than it informs you to use it for, which is fine. More, it's just. I love that emote so much.
I know it is a really good emote.
Also, she is unhappy that we've succeeded because it made noise, despite the fact that we now have the ability to attract rats at will and explode them.
Like little rat ketchup packets.
I've been gifted a sub
Not quite.
to,
It's more like napalm.
to Dan, Mouth, and Nl.
I have been
last
gifted a
couple
sub
weeks.
to a miniature painter I follow, a guy that I forgot exists, and oh yeah, that's depressing.
My God.
And
What happened
Ceci randomly, somebody
I've-
was
I've-
giving out.
Yeah, I wasn't even in the stream.
Your book bit
When I got
of
Dan's.
this, Lucas.
I wasn't even watching.
Yeah, it just
I was watching Mouth, and it was just like, there you go.
it just grabs from follower base.
See, I thought I did my viewer. I thought you had to be there.
Oh Lord, the sick.
Never did that.
They've slaughtered them.
I haven't seen that lizard in a while. Ah, dying man.
Did you see that Shark RPG?
I
Oh
saw
wait, yeah,
it.
we talked about it. Yeah. It looks really good.
I'm sorry.
Looks really good.
How much money?
I can't
No
believe
idea.
it. They used
That's
to
the
be
look
important
it up.
part.
against
I'm
the
hoping
sick.
NL will do a let's play of it. Steam, you good?
I'm really frustrated by this guy being like, the Episanguis is too rare. We cannot afford to just have our soldiers using it. And it's like, I have found 12 pieces plus of it. Complex algorithm I can't bother to learn. It only goes by follower if every single viewer is already subbed. I think it had something to do with the host. I have a hard time believing that every single viewer of all of those were subbed.
It's not out yet, and there is no price.
odorous.
them.
I could try.
I was hoping the rats.
Oh, fine.
Oh shit! New aggressive rat kill tactics. Holy shit!
Those are so many
Get
rats.
the most
brain
fucked.
dropped for me for a minute.
Oh my god. Okay, so before it used to... Yeah, look at this. More of the resource used to make the rat attracting thing. Well, it's super rare, he says, as he has 13 of it in his inventory, and it makes 2 pieces every time you use it. Fuck lore. It means nothing. Lore doesn't mean anything. Doesn't really make sense as a word unless the crystals, like, grow out of blood. My assumption is it is, related to the fact that Hugo, our resident rat-sensing child... Oh, look at how big that guy is! That's Tarkus!
Tarkus.
Tarkus! He's resisting.
Makes sense. He's Darkest.
He is resisting!
It's like, yeah, it's fucking Tarkus.
He did not get ratted at all. Rats, come here. No, don't attack me! There's a man right there!
There he goes.
If I died to that, that would have been the absolute dumbest that it could have been.
Wow, those rats killed that man so quick.
Yeah, and think that's just what's been happening to me.
So, like, what are they doing? Just sucking everything up?
I don't know. They're rats.
Slurp and
Give
everything?
armor on.
Look at this. More of it. I have so much of this resource that they said is impossible to acquire. It is absolutely infuriating. Okay, rats, can you go in the water?
That elbow. Nah, they're not gonna go in the water.
Nope, but it works.
Why are they
It worked though, yeah.
They became a rat cloud.
sanguine?
Oh, jeez.
This is not just an evacuation.
Alright, so that guy's got a glass next to him. Oh shit, that's a guy right here.
Stop crying. I don't want
Take him out.
Well, there's 2 of them, so hold on.
Just get a fucking knife.
Honestly, would be easier. Whip. Oh, he ducked under it! The bastard!
What even is this outfit?
Get fucked.
What even is this outfit?
I don't know why leather, like, pog is really funny to me. Just this extremely mundane resource.
I'm not happy about this at all.
The weird part is she's doing that with the sling. No, you don't understand. She's doing it with the sling because when she takes it off in the final level, it will be like when Rock Lee took the leg braces off. She's gonna remove her limiters. Yeah, she'll be able to use the sling like 4 times a second.
Little whip it.
Whip it into shape. Shake it up.
Okay, these rats really unhappy. But you know
You're in a
what?
bad spot right now, yeah.
We're gonna explode some rats. Problem solved. Oh god, did I discover a like a Dark Souls dying man here who's gonna give me some
I
lore?
don't know.
Dying. It is this dying man.
They're all dying men. They all have the plague. They all have super plague. Look! Look! More of it! More of the extremely rare resource that they can't afford to give their soldiers. Enough so that we have almost maximum amount of it. This is why you don't believe what video games tell you. It's always fucking lies. This is why I have trust issues. Rats will spill from his innards. Well, this horse, I'm guessing, doesn't have any more innards.
Oh.
I was playing Subnautica Below Zero, and I got really, really far. Like I sailed out really far and found this cool, like, crashed alien satellite, and I looked at it, and the game just crashed immediately. And I have no idea where it was. So I'm just
Hold on. The Inquisition leader, his name
That
is
game is not ready
literally
yet.
Vitalis.
His blood is on
Life. Unleash the rats!
Oh my. Look at them all.
Are you causing that to happen?
Well, they had a bunch of them in a cage, and then I just knocked the cage down.
An elevated cage for rats.
Full of rats.
You know.
I'm really impressed with how good this game looks.
It's
I like it.
genuinely like a surprisingly good
That's one of the
looking
main things that when I played it a bit, I really liked it.
I very much understand what Nick is saying when he said that it was very AAA feeling.
Yeah, it's not a me game.
But here's the thing, it feels so Eurojank.
It's a little, yeah, the more I watch it, the more it's a little Eurojank also.
Okay, we pissed off Tarkus a little bit here.
Tarkus.
I don't know how I'm going to get Tarkus into the pit.
Can you not armor up enough where the rats can't get to you?
Can you not drag
Again,
it
that
up?
seems to not help him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I feel like the rats can just get inside. I don't know how, but I feel like they can.
You've full chainmail, you know, all the way around you.
Okay, so that guy is hanging out over there. The fuck just happened?
Exactly.
The Styx games seem like ones that are kind of fun, but they're also like stealthy kill games, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna play them. Oh, the guy noticed me. Sick.
No,
I
I'm
wanna
getting
see more of it.
commissioned to draw a lot of boys.
Come at me, you dumb bitch. What, you can't cross the rat sea? Meanwhile, I'm finding more and more of your precious crystal. I have like maxed out crystal.
Can you not cross the rats?
And then Moses, part of the rats.
See, that works so well because it's the Red Sea. Oh, fuck. That's actually really good.
There was a typo. There was autocorrect. God went to part and he was like, "Ah, fuck, I really
Dude, I
fucked this shit."
love the idea of typo. Actually, the sea was made of rats.
God, we have a problem. What? The rats aren't parting. What do you mean the rats? Said make the sea.
Ah!
I said make the sea red.
Let's give him a shove. They're not gonna come into life though.
I thought he was in the darkness because they came at me when I was at like that length.
You ever just accidentally make a boy's neck too thick?
No.
Can't say so.
Oh, fuck.
Jokingly, I say, yeah, it's basically what puberty did. Except I have
What?
a pretty thin neck compared to my family.
What?
This guy actually is the slowest, shittiest
Oh,
knight,
yeah.
so like, fuck him.
Yeah, this Rachel called me a twink a couple of days ago because
What?
we were at work. We had this like giant like Dodge diesel truck that we had to drive, and this thing was fucking lifted up and loud. And Connor took a Snapchat of me in it, and she sent back twink in a truck. And then immediately afterwards went, "I'm so sorry."
I mean, here's the thing though, Nick. If you ever like turned into a fully gay man, you would be considered a twink.
100%.
I thought that guy was gonna throw his spear at me!
I thought so too.
Wait, is Tarkus still coming? Oh god, Tarkus is coming!
Ew.
A chessboard.
I found a chessboard?
Might like
Hey, Nick, do you want a chessboard?
Come on.
Oh shit, he's still coming!
You sell that? What are you gonna do with that?
Dude,
so
Tarkus is
slow.
here, and he will not leave.
Oh, look at that fucking crate to your. That is. Oh, this is people. That's a Bloodborne.
So, my brother has those friends that do the D&D, right? And they're like, "Yo, we want to commission you." I'm like,
Yeah, the
"Cool."
art thing. Yeah, they're paying you the way.
This lady like got 3 commissions from me. I'm about to
Oh
finish.
god,
up
he's
one
shielded up.
of her last ones, and then she literally was like, "Hey, do you have room for 6 more?"
What the fuck?
I'm like, "It is 40 per drawing, so yes, I have room
this
for
is-
6 more."
This is so stupid.
I don't know. She's just apparently, according
no.
to my brother, she just really likes my art, and I'm like, it's not that great, but I'm not gonna complain.
I mean, it's not bad. You're way harsher on your shit than you should be.
There are other artists on
Yo,
this shit.
okay, cool. We found an area with some stuff on it. Now comes the realization of I don't know if Tarkus is going to try to go back to his original position and I'll get caught if I go up there or not. Like, does he just live up here now? Where did he go?
Narn Art's a huge party. Yeah, like side characters and stuff.
Also, I'm always like almost
like,
offended
know.
when people have like elves or characters with long ears and those ears don't have jewelry on them. I'm like, you have so much space to put earrings. And you leave it with nothing.
Okay, well, that's not good.
I don't know why it just dawned on me that I'm gonna actually get paid for sure because I'm working now. Oh,
Yay,
that's gonna be
Nick!
sick. That's gonna be great.
I had a great feeling. Like,
Oh,
I got
shit.
so happy
Oh,
when I
shit.
got paid. I was
Oh
sad.
shit, there are 3 Tarkuses actually, it turns out.
Tarkus, Tarkus.
This is... I've not learned how to counter these guys, so it's very funny. Rachel, I'd love to commission you for my birthday, but like I said on Twitter, I have the college financial debuff. Debuff.
Hey, it's cool. I don't care. I just think it's funny that people are desperate enough and have low enough standards to commission me in the first place.
I'm really offended when a character has a long dick, because it's just like you're wasting your potential for a Jacob's ladder.
Hey, I mean, I have... Ray. That's what... I have a character that has Jacob's
Get rats!
He was eating rats before you threw that, actually. He ratted himself, I think.
Shit.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Bye, sucker. I
You're
can...
so close.
Unlike you, I have functional legs.
Okay, this game has rats, really. That's true.
Also, I'm just gonna share with you the outfit.
Oh
of
man,
the
look at them go on him.
characters.
Wait, there's a crystal in there too! Are you telling me that they turn these people into crystals sometimes? That's important knowledge.
I apologize for the screenshot, but like, deal with it. This is what attire that the character has to wear, and I'm not excited about drawing them in that attire.
Okay, nobody is at the door. Can I
That's
just walk
interesting.
through now?
Right?
Very interesting.
Can I just ignore this other guy?
Stop it, ChinaCart.com.
Yeah, look at that. That's the end of the chapter.
You just left. Chapter 10.
The Way of the Roses. Oh no, is the War of the Roses
Oh
gonna
no,
happen?
the war. The War of the Roses.